What's up, guys? It's DarkArmedDuelist, and so we just got a new magical musketeer card. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell there so you can become part of the notification squad, and definitely check out the Patreon down in the description below for all those awesome rewards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this new card. So first off, this card is going to be released in YO11, which is actually the Yu-Gi-Oh! Structures manga, meaning this card is actually going to be a promo. So we don't know exactly when this card is going to release in the TCG, but I'm super excited about it because I love Magical Musketeers. So let's go ahead and see what this card actually does. So first off, this card is a new Link monster, which looks absolutely amazing. And I believe that's actually Caspar as a demon. So let's go ahead and see what this card does. This card is called Magical Musketeer, or Magical Musket Mastermind Caspar. It is a Link 2 Light Fiend Link effect monster with 2,000 attack points and a top and bottom arrow, with its materials being 2 monsters, including a Light Fiend monster. Meaning you technically can use the Fiendsmith cards to be able to actually bring this card out, which is pretty neat. So this card has the ability that you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. For the first effect, if this card is Link Summon, you can take 2 Magical Musket cards from your hand and or deck, including a monster, and special summon one of those monsters and set the other to your opponent's field. Now that's a very interesting ability because this card allows you to play around cards like Infinite Impermanence and Evenly Match, because it's going to put a card on your opponent's side of the field, either a monster or one of your Magical Musket spells or traps, which is actually pretty cool. And for the second effect, during either player's turn, you can activate Magical Musket spell or trap cards from your hand, just like the rest of your Magical Musket cards actually share that common effect. But overall, that is actually an amazing ability because this card sets up your copy of Magical Musketeer Max, because your opponent's going to control a card on their side of the field, and depending on how many spells or traps your opponent controls, or monsters, depends on the effect that you get for your copy of Magical Musketeer Max. So basically set up for the exact amount that you want on your opponent's side of the field to guarantee they're either going to get your Magical Musketeer monsters or your Magical Musket spell or traps, which is actually very neat. I really love the artwork of this card because it actually shows the demon form of Caspar, which is really neat. And hopefully we'll get more support for this archetype soon, because I absolutely love Magical Musket. It's just such a cool archetype. It's so cool to actually see a new Link monster for them, and it looks absolutely amazing. I believe it was actually turned into a demon during Crooked Crown for the actual artwork of that card, or Fiendish Deal. I think it was Fiendish Deal. It was actually turned into a demon, but it's really neat to actually see some more lore for this deck. So overall, really good card. Definitely going to see play inside a Magical Musket, probably like a 2 of inside a Magical Musketeer, as it does get you one of the cards you want, and you can instantly special summon one of those monsters to your side of the field. So it's basically like a Link 1 monster, because it gives you the ability to instantly special summon out one of your Magical Muskets to your side of the field, and then you can just set the spell or trap to your opponent's side of the field, which will actually set up your Fiendsmith plays, because you can actually just use the monster you summon out with this card's effect, use its effect when you activate one of your spells and traps, and then once you do, you can either summon your Fiendsmith plays, or you can summon out your copy of Magical Musketeer Max to be able to instantly get the exact card you need, which is pretty neat. Overall, great card. Again, probably a 2 of in the deck, but I don't feel like you need really any more than that. It does take it so you probably play like 2 to 3 max as well, but it's really, really good. So that's it for this one, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment down below what you guys think of this new Magical Musketeer card. I think it's very neat, and I think it's definitely going to see play. So we'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.